What's going on, the Dynasty? It's your League Manager Flex, here to bring you the Week 6 edition of the Fantasy Flex. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Now let's get up into these standings, break it down. You already know how we do. Going up in the standings in the North Division right now, you got the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, and the Ravens still holding down the first place spot, all tied up at 4-2. And then you got the Bengals, one game back to get up in that group at a record at 3-3. The South Division, you got the Falcons and the Titans, both 4-2, followed by the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are at 500 now at 3-3, one game back. And then you got the Miami Dolphins, 0-6, still seeking their first win of the year, 4 games back in his division. The East Division, you got right now a 3-way tie for first between the Orlando Patriots, the New York Jets, and the New York Giants, all tied up at 3-3, followed by the Dallas Cowboys, who's 2 games back in the division with a 1-5 record. And let's get up into last week's matchups. Last week's matchups put the Tennessee Titans up against the New York Jets. Score on that matchup, Tennessee Titans taking that 113-97. Leading scorer for Tennessee, Chris Johnson, putting up 24. Drew Brees, leading scorer for the Jets, with 22 points in the matchup. The Green Bay Packers took on the New York Giants. The Packers took that matchup 105-95. Leading scorer for the Packers, Aaron Rodgers with 24 points. Steven Jackson for the New York Giants with 21 points. And then we move on up to the third matchup of the week, which put up the Chicago Bears up against the Dallas Cowboys. Close matchup, however, the Cowboys still fall, and the Bears take that one 117-102. Leading scorer for the Bears was Peyton Manning with 21 points. Leading scorer for the Cowboys was Dwayne Bowe with 22 points. Fourth matchup, you got the Dolphins taking on the Ravens. The Ravens come out on top on that matchup 135-109. Leading scorer for the Dolphins, Percy Harvin with 22 points. Leading scorer for the Ravens, Joe Flacco with 21. And the next matchup put up the Orlando Patriots up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a tense matchup. These guys got a history. Jacksonville coming on top on this one and getting revenge from the first week. 137-103. Leading scorer for the Orlando Patriots, Deshaun Jackson with 19 points. Leading scorer for the Jaguars was Kevin Cobb with his 27 on the week. And then the final matchup that put up the Cincinnati Bengals up against the Atlanta Falcons. The Bengals killed that one 143-99. The Bengals, big ups to Mr. Woodruff, putting up the most points in the league. I think it's like the second or third time he's done it. Leading scorer for the Bengals, Andre Johnson with 19 points. Leading scorer for the Falcons, Ryan Torian with 27 points on the week. And now we get up into a preview of this week's matchups. Preview for this week's matchups puts the New York Jets with their 3-3 record up against the Cincinnati Bengals with his 3-3 record. Not worried about the projections. I'm sure I'm going to get killed this week because Woodruff be putting up mad points and my Jets are on a bye week, so my bench is whack, son. But moving on up to the next matchup, that puts the 1-5 Cowboys up against the 4-2 Atlanta Falcons. Third matchup of the week, you got the 4-2 Green Bay Packers taking on the 4-2 Chicago Bears. So that's a good division matchup right there. Somebody's going up, somebody's going down. Somebody should be in first place at the end of next week in that division solely. I could be wrong. I think there's 3 teams tied up for first. However, in the fourth matchup, that puts the 3-3 Jacksonville Jaguars up against the 0-6 Miami Dolphins. The battle for Florida is going down this week. Tune into your scoreboard tabs and you can see what's going on. The Orlando Patriots, another big rivalry matchup here. Like to welcome Biggs to the league, taking on Ron, strong competitor. He's been off and on in the leagues, but he's definitely been more active this year than he has in the past. Orlando Patriots got a 3-3 record. Tennessee Titans with their 4-2 record are looking both to advance in their divisions. And the last matchup of the week, that puts the Baltimore Ravens with their 4-2 record up against the New York Giants with her 3-3 record. That's right, folks, I said her 3-3 record. And that has been the Fantasy Flex. I am Flex. This is Week 6 edition. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for keeping it active. Thanks for signing in. Until next week, holla at me. Any comments or anything, Feel free to let me know, post a video, post something up in the league message tab. I will get back to you. Holla at me. This has been Flex. This has been the Fantasy Flex. Flex out.